What's going on, guys? Welcome to A-Train Gaming, and welcome to today's video, which is ranking the assault rifles in Black Ops 3. Now, this is the first episode of a new series called Rankings in Black Ops 3, and we're going to be right into this with number 7. Coming in at last place is the Shiva. Now, real quick, I want to just say that this video is all personal. This whole series is just personal preference, and it's not what I actually think the guns rank are. It's how I am with the guns. So leave your comments down below of what you think should be, but anyway, let's get into it. The Shiva, for me, it's a two-shot kill, and that's really all it is going for it. If you don't put rapid on this thing, I really don't think it's that effective. I can't get a lot of multi-kills with it unless you land all of your shots, and I've just never been a fan of semi-automatic guns. Ever since Black Ops 1, I tried to use the M14, Black Ops 2, the FAL. I've never been a semi-automatic player, so that's just my preference. Number 6, we actually have the KN-44. And this gun actually isn't as bad as I originally thought. I was sure this would come in 7th place. But this isn't that bad of a gun for starting off. It's good at medium range, but I penalize it a little bit because for me personally, this is the only assault rifle I feel the need to really run quick draw on because it feels like kind of a sub AR variant. And I think that because of how many like AK-47s or AK-12s have been in past Call of Duty games, this one just doesn't live up to those ones. Like the AK-47 from Black Ops 1, even the AK-12 from Ghost, like this thing isn't as good. So I feel like it kind of gets like an unfair judgment from me. But this thing I was sure would be number 7 when I made the video, so I'm actually surprised it didn't do that. It's really not as bad as I thought with the recoil, but it still has some recoil. And now number 5 coming in is the Man of War. Now the Man of War is a very high damage assault rifle, but the main problem with it is it's good from medium range, but I don't like it from close or far range. I have trouble with the recoil on this, trying to pick people off like head glitches, like the white truck on Fringe, like very specific head glitches. I can't land my shots, and then close range hip firing, I'm not great with it either. But this thing is very powerful. I wish that if you put grip on it, it would manage the recoil a little bit more, like obviously, but it doesn't. And this gun is just one, I'm much more of a fan of less damage if they're accurate guns than high damage inaccurate guns. I'll always take the easy kill. So at number 4 is kind of the Man of War's opposite in my opinion, the ICR. Now the ICR is very accurate. It does not move. It reminds a lot of people of like the ACR from Modern Warfare 2. I didn't play that game, so I'm not sure if that's the right gun. But this gun is the Man of War opposite in my opinion. It has a kind of longer range to kill. It takes a little bit longer, kind of inconsistent, but it's very accurate. I think it's very manageable from all ranges. Like I just said, it's kind of got a slower rate of fire, and it just doesn't kill very quickly. But if you're just like a beginner or like you're somebody who just likes accurate guns, this is definitely an assault rifle you go with. It has little to no recoil. Even like I put an ELO sight on it. You don't really need ELO sights. It's just my preference. But people can map, you can map people across map with this thing, and it just won't move at all. It's extremely accurate. I suggest you use it if you have not already. I just really wish that, like the medium range, I feel like it's very inconsistent with how quickly I can kill someone. And that's the only thing that separates it from the next gun in the number 3 spot is the consistency of how it kills. And coming in at number 3 is the HVK-30. Now, I was so surprised that this was actually this low down on my list at number 3. And the reason is, I love the rate of fire, I love the accuracy from all ranges, and it kills very consistently. I heard a lot of people talking about how this thing is inconsistent with killing speed, like 4 to 5 bullets, but in my opinion, this thing is fine with that. And I think this is the best assault rifle from close range. I run a pistol on every assault rifle class just for those close combat engagements, but I feel like this one's the best with hip firing by far. When there's a guy right in front of you and you got to snap on him really quick, this thing in my opinion is the best assault rifle for up close and personal. And I just love the way this thing sounds. It's the most underrated assault rifle in my opinion. I don't see that much people use it. I get melted by this thing when people use it against me. And when I play like Arena and like the 2 next guns on the list get banned, I have no problem going to this one either. I think this one's so fun to use, so accurate. I have no problem getting multi-kills with it, lining people up. Kills very quick, very consistently. If you haven't used it, try it out for yourself. Coming in at number 2, though, is the XR2 assault rifle. Now, this thing I love because for me, this feels like the most accurate one. Sometimes I feel like I struggle, like it doesn't have the bullet reg I want. It has like a little bit of a kick factor to it. I don't run grip in my assault rifles. This is one that might benefit a little bit more than the other ones from running grip. But it's a 2 to 3 burst, usually 2 bursts, and from long range I love it, from medium range I love it. But it's probably the worst assault rifle, maybe other than the Shiva, in close range. Like this thing's hip fire is useless. if you get up close and personal on a guy, you're not going to get a one burst like the #1 spot for assault rifles, but this is still very usable. And this thing is amazing with rapid fire, but this list doesn't affect, like, I'm not talking about, like, with rapid fire. It's like, it would be penalized if it was only good with rapid fire. But this thing's still very usable, kills pretty consistently. If you can land your shots, this thing absolutely melts. And you see right here is a nice clip of me just going off with it. Like, this thing, if you're aiming down sights with this thing and people are running at you, it's such an easy kill. Like, that usually is an easy kill, but this thing, like, if you have to, like, hip fire your first shot and then aim in, this thing might not be the best gun, but when you aim down sights, this thing is just beautiful. I think that it's very good. And now with the #1 spot, I'm sure you all knew this, the M8A7. I don't even know what I'm going to say about this. This is on pace to probably be my favorite gun in Call of Duty history. It's better than the Black Ops 2 M8, in my opinion. The accuracy, the kills from all ranges, even, like, it's not great from up close. It's pretty good, though. And, like, even if you, like, have to hip fire it, which the hip fire sucks, you can still get the occasional one burst. I mean, this thing is just so consistent. It kills so fast, and it's so accurate from all ranges. It's just, if it was an auto burst, it'd be the perfect gun. But in my opinion, this is the best gun in the game, and I feel like this is what most people agree to be the best assault rifle. So guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you didn't see my video yesterday, I'm actually going to be doing another Q&A either tomorrow or the next day. So if you haven't left me a question for that and you want to in the comments, it's for 100 subs. Please go ahead and leave me a question, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I make a new video of rankings in Black Ops 3 every Monday. This is the first episode. The next episode will be ranking the submachine guns, and it'll just be kind of the same exact video, but just my opinions on submachine guns. Again, I just want to say that this is all opinion based and not what I actually think the guns are. Thank you all for watching.